I just walked up on Jason. He was prepping one of his cars. I would love for him to introduce himself to you guys. He's got a lot going on here at Mecum Auction.
Hi, my name is Jason Jones. I'm from Cedar Rapids, Iowa. I own a company called Iowa Trucks and Muscle where we buy and sell collector cars. I travel around the country doing it and enjoy the Mecum Auctions and try and make a living doing it.
You have an incredible collection of cars here today, right?
Yes, I've got 10 cars here today. A lot of Pontiacs today. Some are very original cars like this one, and some resto mods and stuff like that too.
This car is truly an incredible restoration. Tell us a little bit about it.
Yeah, this car here is a 64 GTO, first year GTO, and has a ton of original documentation, which is what I really look for when we're trying to find a first year car, and then a first year car that's got something that can prove that it was really a GTO in the first year, because a lot of people do try and fake these cars.
So when you bought this car, I'm sure it had been freshly restored, but whenever you get a car and it's been sitting for a while, what's the first thing that you do?
The first thing we do is an oil change. So the car sits forever. A lot of guys drive them, but a lot of guys do not drive these cars at all, and they just sit, and they sit without oil. Oil's probably still fresh, looks fresh, but isn't fresh 9 out of 10 times. It's been sitting forever, and we just change them no matter what they look like. So do a filter, oil, flush, everything, first thing.
I love it. Makes sense for us because we're all about oil. Have you used Kendall motor oil before?
Yes, I have. We used to drag race, and I use Kendall in the drag cars.
Nice. It is a wonderful specialty oil. Yep. So good.
I agree.
Well, let's take a cruise around and check out some of the cars you have here.
Okay, sounds good.
So when we walked up on you, you were working on a Firebird, a 68?
69.
So this car's got an old school engine. It's not like LS swapped or anything like
old
that.
Old Pontiac engine, just old style carburetor, but some new touches obviously in suspension and cooling and electrical and all that. And obviously the paint on this one is pretty crazy. So
yeah, the paint is wild.
Yeah.
It is so eye-catching.
Yeah.
So what are some of the things that you do right before they go across the auction block?
We definitely put like a last coat of like a finish wax on them. It's just a light spray, and then we wipe the whole car down. It gets the last bit of dust off them, and like fingerprints and stuff like that where people have been leaning on them and stuff like that. It gets rid of that smudge. Just walk them, do like the tires, make sure they're good. I do go ahead, and one thing we'll do is we'll go in and like set all the seat belts. So you want those to look right and proper, want to be lined right, show they have seat belts if they have them. So we leave a key always in the trunk so people can walk up and open the trunk if they want, but I like to leave them down going through. So that's pretty much it. They'll get in this sucker and guys will drive it around, and then they'll push it through, and then right before the block they start her up and hopefully it sells.